DVRP V4 is finally here, and today we will be launching later on today. But right now I wanted to give you guys a video of the best practices and how you can properly prepare for DVRP V4. First thing, we're gonna go through how to join the server within our rules and our context. For example, setting your 5M name, setting up your character, even clearing your 5M cache, and a few settings and keybinds that you must know. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, turn notifications so you know when I post. Thank you guys for joining me on today's video, and let's jump right into it. Now the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and go to our 5M application data. So go ahead and right click on your 5M, press open file location. It's going to pull up something pretty much like this. You're going to go to your 5M application data, you're going to right click, and you're going to press show more options, and then you're going to go down to create shortcut. Once you create shortcut, you're going to take that shortcut and you're going to put that on your desktop. I already have one, so there's no need for me to do that. That way, so you can have an easy access to your 5M once you have already started loading up. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and go to your 5M application data. You're going to go over to data, and then you're going to delete your cache, server cache, and server cache priv. If you want to, you can delete all of them, and that will make it a little bit easier for you guys to recache everything. I'm going to go ahead and do that as well because I haven't joined the server with a new or fresh cache yet. So I'm going to show you guys everything from the get-go. Next, you need to go ahead and make sure, I'm going to show you guys the Discord. You guys going to need to go ahead and make sure you read the rules and regulations. So the next thing is we're going to go ahead and go through server documents. This is a document here. You can get your siren settings limit adjuster, which will be very important for you guys to see the police lights, which I will go through that shortly. Make sure you read rules and regulations, DVRP staff info, so you can know what the staff is about and how things are. Apply for staff info. This is how to apply for staff. There's a few how-to videos. This video will be added to that, and then a bunch of different things that you guys can go ahead and get popped off and understand. The biggest things that you guys are going to need to pay attention to on a day-to-day basis will be the OSD announcements right here. And then you're also going to have to or want to pay attention to RP chat, not OOC. This is very important. For example, I have an example here on how to let me hide my camera. I have an example here on how to go ahead and acquire an oil rig and different things like that in the server. So make sure that you guys go ahead and you look at that. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to 5M. So let's go ahead and type in 5M, have that loaded up. As you guys can see here, you see what my name is in the Discord. What we're going to be doing next is going to reflect that. So we're going to be setting our 5M name. That is not the same thing as your character name. Your 5M name is going to be in here as your first name, last initial, and if you have a call sign, it will be the call sign as well. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and set that up in the 5M, and we can see and that way you can join the Discord, or sorry, the server with the correct name format. All right guys, it's finally finished loading, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure you read all of this, but I've already done it. So we're gonna go ahead and press I at step. We're gonna go ahead and sign in with CFX and have this all connect up. Here we go, continue. So now we're gonna go up to the settings. You're gonna see account and player name. You can go ahead and choose right here. So mine is gonna be Chad D dot or period, or whatever you want to call it. This is gonna be mine. This is for DVRP name format, etc. It's the same thing as what it would be in Discord. Next, we're gonna go down to interface. I don't think there's anything else that we need to put in here, to be honest with you. Now we're gonna go down to game. I usually have mine on beta. I have fixed UI lag with high GPU usage. This may cause reliability issues with GPU crashes requires a restart. This setting usually helps me with majority of the modding and stuff like that, and what kind of lag that may have. So, and then display process when downloading in-game stream assets. This is very, very helpful, so make sure you guys go ahead and click that. So let's go ahead and we can exit there, look for the server. It's gonna be DVRP V4, and then press connect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and let this load up, and I'll bring you guys back once we fully loaded into the server. All right guys, so once you have completely set up your character and loaded in the server, you want to go ahead and load in your map and look around, see what kind of icons that are around here. You want to make sure that you familiarize yourself with the map and what's going on around. There's a number of job locations. There's another of different things you guys could go ahead and grab. Down here in the hood, there's gonna be some more more affordable housing for you, so you guys could go ahead and check that out. But what I want to do is make sure that you guys change your settings. So we're gonna go through our settings really quickly. The biggest thing that we need you guys to turn down is gonna be population density and population variety. Make sure your extended texture budget is all the way up, and if you don't have a very good PC, make sure your texture quality is on normal or so. That will give you the ability to load in all the textures and all kinds of stuff like that, and it gives yourself some more free room. Make sure that you go ahead and check your voice chat. Make sure your voice chat is on, and make sure that everything is correct. Make sure the correct listening devices are on, and all of these things are here. Next, you guys need to go through and make sure you understand what's in your keybinds and different things for the server. For example, F4 menu is going to be your emotes. B's for finger pointing. You can crawl with your right control. You cancel your current emote with X and different stuff like that. So make sure you guys go through all of those keybinds. For me, I changed my billings to to this, but I think I'm going to turn it back to F7. And then there's going to be some towers and different these are not actually for y'all. This is for this is gonna be for the police and stuff like that. Admins and everything can go through that, but make sure you guys go ahead and check those out. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, make sure you can open a ticket in the Discord and speak to a staff member, etc. And I want to say happy RPing, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the server. Hope you guys enjoy everything. I think that should be mostly it for this tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where to put the siren settings keep adjuster file that I showed you guys earlier. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. All right, so next I'm gonna show you guys how to do your siren settings heap adjuster, and that way you guys can go ahead and make sure all your sirens and everything, when I say sirens, your lights are all set up properly. And yeah, mine is in there, but I'll show you guys really shortly. So let me go ahead and do this and do this, do that. All right, so we're here now. Once you download that folder or that file, right, you go to your downloads, you make sure you have it there. You want to open up that 5M application data that I showed you guys how to get to earlier. You want to go ahead and open that up, and you're going to go ahead and go to plugins, and you're going to drop that file in there. And that should be it for getting yourself set up on DVRP V4. That should be it for getting yourself set up on pretty much almost any server, actually, especially the ones that have similar rules to us. I want to say thank you guys for all the love and all the support. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in RP. I got a few things on the server to go ahead and get fixed, but for right now, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.